G'day, Captain Australia here. So just a quick morning update. Captain Australia morning news update. Boom. So yeah, I've packed up all my gear and hit the road, but much later than normal. Normally I would have probably been up around 5 or so and marching, but didn't get on the road till more like 8 this morning. Main reason being, in the middle of the night I woke up with a bit of the old reflux, which I haven't had for ages, so I had to have a little bit of a stewie the spewy. And then I had trouble getting back to sleep because it was like 14 degrees or something and a bit cold. So, oops, spider web. Neck cramp. So yeah, now I'm a little bit of a broken, the bloody neck cramp. So I get these after the radiation sometimes. Got to rub them right away. Doesn't matter the situation if I don't. It's like those leg, you get in your legs after you exercise too much. Sorry, just bear with me. Bloody thing. So yeah, I had to have a bit of a stewie the spewy, and unfortunately that messed up my night's sleep. That's alright. So I'm pushing for Stockton, and since I've started later, I revised the arrival estimate to somewhere between 12 and 1, I reckon. Then I'll take the ferry across into Newcastle and I'll figure out what's what then and let you know. Bloody neck. Sorry. Eat, rub that bad boy. Some bloody superhero you are, Captain Australia. Oi. Yeah, that's it. He's going away. So I am not defined by my superpowers, I am defined by my weaknesses. Or, if you want to take a generous outlook, I am defined by how I continually try to rise above them. So, might be on the Triple M Newcastle radio. I'm not sure. I had a call this morning. So it may be that brings in some new supporters or people curious. So let me just give you the quick rundown. My name is Simon. I actually left home when I was 15 and walked from Brisbane to Sydney. Was getting out of a bad domestic situation to go live with my grandma, who I adored, and it was a time of hope and healing. Much later in life, I got a stage 4 cancer, 6 months to live, couldn't bounce back from it. I beat it. I had a 40 to 60% chance chemo radiation could shrink or get rid of the tumour, and I had total metabolic response, beat it. But cancer's a disease of the mind, body, spirit, so even though my body survived, the rest of me was broken. So a year ago I was a walking ghost, and I realised I needed to recreate that pilgrimage, that walk that I took as a child, and that's how it all started. So then when I realised I was going to do that, I started to rebuild hope in my life, and then I decided, well, if I'm going to do it, I should superhero up for science and do it for charity. So I selected the Kids Cancer Project. They're a charity about pediatric cancer research. It's about making better treatments, softer treatments, fewer side effects, because no child should have to endure what I did. And that's the long and short of it. So I've come from Brisbane, currently headed into Newcastle, and on the way to Melbourne overall. Sorry, it's a bit glary for comments. We've got a few hellos and stuff. Redback says, morning Captain. Gee, you're like a wildfire. Once you get into a stride, you certainly burn up them KMs. Well done, buddy. Yeah, I did okay yesterday afternoon, like 30k I think, and that's from 12:20 in the afternoon, so it was a reasonably productive. This morning I've still got, a little bit to get into Stockton, and then Newcastle, and then I'll figure out like what happens in and after Newcastle. The thing is, superheroes, right? Spider-Man, Batman, all those guys, and this is a fact, this is a genre fact. I don't know, it might not apply to certain exceptions like Deadpool, but this is otherwise a uniform fact about superheroes. They do not need to poo. Batman does not need to poo. Superman, Spider-Man, they do not need to poo. Me, I sometimes need to poo. So I slept in scrub on the side of the road last night. There's just nowhere really convenient to stop. Like this is. See? So this is what the big walk looks like this morning, yeah? But there's not exactly many convenient places to do a little poo. Oh well, I'll figure something out. I'm a big boy. So, Stockton, probably between noon and 1, and Newcastle beyond there. And I think there's a few people wanting to meet up and say g'day. So please be mindful of those revised estimates, and we'll reach out when I'm a bit closer. So for now, I'm morning of marching. So, that's about it. For some reason, when I think of Stockton today, I think of a song. I think it's by the Monkees, if you remember them. And it's like the last train to Clarksville or something like that, but it's the last train to Stockton, and then I'm leaving at the station, something like that. Never mind. Oh, you piss off, flies. So, shit happens. Yeah, well, it does, and if you don't, expedite the process, it can happen involuntarily and add to other chafing and similar problems. So, I'll need to figure that out this morning. But yeah, all is well. Stay 33. Jeez. Just pushing forward. I'm on a quest, and my goal is to just save one life, one child. By the way, shout out Archer. Archer, my little homeboy, my little buddy. How are you? I'm stronger and blessed in your friendship, and I hope that's reciprocal, my friend. Reciprocal means I hope you feel the same way. So all the best, buddy. I hope you're doing well today. Shout out to Archer. Yeah, yiggity, yiggity, Archer. Okay, look at this farmhouse behind me. Whoops. You see that in the background there? Nice big white majestic old farmhouse. Okay. Anyway, I guess I better stop streaming so I don't get hit by a truck. Hey, Archer, says Kaz. Yeah. Everybody show Archer some love. That little dude. What a magnificent specimen, Archer. You're a bloody soldier, mate. Stronger than I could ever be. Good on ya. So, I will now continue my walk to Stockton, and I'll update you when I get there, okay? So thank you so much for your interest in Captain Australia's Big War. There are links if you want us to donate to the charity. I think we've made something like 55 grand so far. Let's boost that up. I don't know. Is that enough to save a life? I hope so. And as the old saying goes, save but one life and you save the world entire. So we are on a quest to save the world. And I've got to walk some more. So I'll see you later. Thanks for your interest. Ta-da.